I often find that I feel most connected to God when I am outside, completely engrossed in the wonders of creation. Since our passion gardening is so closely tied to the earth, I imagine most gardeners have a similar experience. While simply resting or meditating in the garden can be spiritual practice in itself, we can make the connection between our faith and our hobby even more tangible by planting flowers in the Bible. Most beautiful flowers in the Bible to grow in your garden. Matthew 6, 28-30, Luke 12, 27-28. Anemone flowers. The lilies of the field that Jesus referenced in his teaching on worry were likely not lilies at all, but rather more common wildflowers such as the crown anemone, or simply flowers in general. The early spring blossoms of crown anemone are typically crimson with black centers, but may also range from white to purple. Isaiah 28, 25, 27. Black cumin, Nigella sativa, also called black caraway, fennel flower, or nutmeg flower. Black cumin features pale blue flowers, edible seeds and fine, feathery foliage translated in the Bible as caraway. 1 King 19, for 5 Job 30, for Psalm 1204. Broom flowers, Rhytama rhytum, a dense, twiggy shrub. The white broom has small leaves for just a short period during the rainy season, and masses of small white flowers at the end of winter. Ecclesiastes 12, 5. Caper flower, Capparis spinosa, known for edible immature flower buds. Caper is one of the commonest bushes in the Middle East, and unusual reversal retains in foliage during the dry season and drpos in the rainy season. Song of Solomon 2, 1 Isaiah 35, 1-2. Daffodil flower, Narcissus tarzetta. These sunny spring flowers may actually be the mistranslated Rose of Sharon in Song of Solomon and the rose or crocus. Isaiah 35 tarzetta might be the oldest cultivated daffodil, and features white petals around golden yellow corona. Matthew 23, 23. Dill flower, Anethum graveolens. Although a common kitchen herb, dill produces large, showy umbels of tiny yellow flowers above attractive, feathery foliage, and mentioned only in Matthew 23, when Jesus references tithing spices while criticizing the actions of Pharisees and teachers of the law. Song of Solomon 1:14-4. 13. Henna flower, Lawsonia enormis. A tall branched shrub, henna blooms in spring with masses of small white fragrant flowers. In Song Solomon, Solomon compares his love to henna blooming in the desert. Exodus 12:20 to Leviticus 14:4, 6, 49:52. 1 King 4:33, Psalm 51, 7 John 19:29. Hyssop, Origanum syriacum. Hyssop appears 12 times in the Bible, making it one of the better known biblical plants. This was used to paint lamb's blood on the doorpost during the first Passover and had other ceremonial uses. Relatives of oregano. This aromatic herb produces clusters of small, yellow flowers. Psalm 37-35, Philippians 4:1, Thessalonians 2:19, 2 Timothy 2:5, James 1:12 to Timothy 4:8. Laurel flower, Laurus nobilis. Laurel produces small greenish flowers in spring amid leathery, evergreen leaves commonly used in cooking as a seasoning. David mentions the small tree or shrub once in Psalms, and Paul, Peter, and James reference the crowning in their writings. Mallow flower or Malva muchata. Job 30:4. Mallow flower blooms from early summer to fall with pink, saucer-shaped blossoms on upright, branching stems. The thick leaves are edible but sour, leading to some Bible versions translating mallow to salt herbs or saltwort. If you like pink flowers, you might like to add a pink blooms tree to your garden. Matthew 23:23, Luke 11:42. Mint flower, Mentha longifolia. A common culinary herb in the Middle East, mint is mentioned among other herbs in a reference to tithing. In Matthew and Luke, this aggressive ground cover produces spikes of pale flowers above its aromatic foliage. Matthew 13:31-30 to 17:20, Mark 4:31-30 to Luke 13:19, 17:6. Mustard flower, Brassica nigra. Jesus compared both the kingdom of God and faith to a mustard seed. Black mustard grows up to 8 feet tall from its tiny seed and produces bright yellow flower clusters in summer. Unfortunately, mustard is high invasive, so if you choose to grow this plant, take great care to harvest all seed pods before they ripen and open. 1 Peter 1:24. Poppy flower, Papaver regius. The fleeting red bloom of the common poppy is likely what Peter had in mind when he wrote, "All flesh is like grass, and all its glory like the flower of grass. The grass withers, and the flower falls. The single blossom of each poppy plant's open smooths out, and falls in a single day." Luke 11:42. Rue flower, Ruticalapensis. Mentioned only in Luke 11:42 by Jesus, rue is widely grown in the Middle East for use in tea and as a seasoning. This perennial herb has green foliage and produces clusters of tiny, bright yellow flowers. Song of Solomon 4:14. Saffron flower, Crocus sativus. A type of crocus, saffron produces light blue flowers and is the source of the most expensive spice known today. Song of Solomon includes saffron among a list of garden plants. When you want to bring the word of the Lord to your garden, you can just choose some of the beautiful flowers on this list. From the lily of the valleys to anemone flower blooms, the beauty of flowers from the Holy Bible is easy to see. Just like all of God's amazing creations, these flowers are here to show us the love of God in our everyday experiences. Your garden with Bible flowers can be a beautiful place to relax and pray or reflect on spiritual message as the sun rises and you'll start your new day.